How is ya? How is ya? How are ya? This is Super Steel 75 coming at you with another unboxing slash review. Now this is from the game.
You were so bad.
How is ya? How is ya? How are ya? This is Super Steel 75 coming at you with an unboxing slash review. This is with the Injustice 2 game. It's a 2-pack with Batman and Brainiac. Now I haven't got the game yet, but I did get the box, not box set, but the 2-piece set of the actual statues. It hasn't got. It's not actually a Superman. Normally I've got Superman related figures, but one of them is a Superman related figure because it's Brainiac, and Brainiac is a main villain of Superman's, not Batman. But in the game, apparently he is the villain of the actual game, but the actual hero is Batman going through the whole process. I could be wrong. I haven't played the game yet. I've still got to go and play the game and see what it's all about. But yeah, the main hero is Batman, not Superman, because as you know, in the first one, Superman was the villain. He went rogue and lost his plot and started killing everyone and lost his shit. So it was full on, the first one. But this is of the second one. So without further ado, let's get the unboxing happening. Alright guys, this is the outer box. It comes with a sleeve like this, as you can see, which is actually Batman on the front, and it's actually got a Injustice 2 logo, DC Comics. On the side we've got the Flash emblem and the Flash on the side, which is pretty cool. I love the artwork that they've done there. On the back is just all the details, who made it and who's the Warner Brothers, DC, and all the rest of it, all the guys that made the actual game itself, Injustice 2. As you can see there, on the side is just a continuation of Batman, and on top, which I will turn around, as you can see, is Injustice. Alright, by the way, before I continue, I do have my trusted helper, Noah's the Gamer, and he's going to give me a hand today to actually do this unboxing. He's actually going to, not him and my other son are both going to keep the Batman, because again, it doesn't fit into my collection. So I'll be keeping the Brainiac. Okay, without further ado, let's get this thing opened up. There you go. Okay, that was the outer sleeve. This is the inner sleeve. I really don't exactly know what that is, but I'm sure I'm going to find out in the game what that actually emblem's all about. And as you can see, it's all got that design all the way through the back and the front and the sides. Down the bottom, I'm not sure if it's got anything really relevant. No, it's pretty much the same, just talking about what he made and all the rest of it. Okay, this is an instruction little manual, as you can see right there, of the actual what it actually does, or how everything connects to Brainiac by the looks of it. And this is just a warning, as you can see. Alright. Alright, we've got a really nice styrofoam with this. We've got an envelope. Right, I don't even know what this is about, but there's something in there. I'll just have a look. That's just Brainiac. That's pretty much the guy that you're going to get in it. That's why I bought this double pack. It actually looks quite nice. Very, very nice. On the back there's just pretty much plain Jane. Same sort of deal. Let's go with the unboxing. As you can see, this is the top, so I will be putting it that way up so you can actually open it, because that's the top of the actual box. Alright, as you can see there's the 2 pieces that actually come in the actual collection. We will be looking at both of them. Regardless, I'm not keeping the Batman, but I still want you guys to actually see what is in the actual whole collection 2-piece, and see the detail in both of them, and see exactly what they're made out of and all the rest of it. These are all Brainiac's tentacles by the looks of it. As you can see, they've got them all in there. Yeah, they're all the tentacles right there, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might be cutting to try and get the tentacles on, because I think it might be a bit on the a hard side to actually try and get them all on camera. and it'll probably take a bit of time, and I don't want to wreck anything. Right, the main man first up is the guy. The reason why I bought it is Brainiac, and as you can see, he does look so cool. Now, I'm not sure what it's made out of. If it's hard plastic, but that's pretty hollow itself. I'm not pretty sure there's no addition size on these things, but yeah, the actual base is pretty quite nice, but it is hollow. He is pretty. I'm not sure exactly what he's made out of, to be honest, but it might be a hard plastic. I'm not sure, but he does look very detailed. I'm going to try and get the camera in as close as I can so you can see all the detail on this badass piece. And this is Batman. Now, a lot of people out there are massive fans of Batman. I don't mind the character, but he's not my favorite, but he does look pretty good. I still reckon the Brainiac does look better. There's a lot more detail in it, but he does not look too bad. Again, it's all pretty much plastic. That I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure probably it would be plastic. It's not very heavy, and it has got another hollow base. But I will go into the detail and have a try to get a closer look on him. We'll start with Batman because Batman has got nothing to go with him, as in to actually put on. So we'll have a quite close look at him. Try and get my trusted cameraman to actually get in close on him. Let's see how we can go. Down the bottom, as you can see, it's got I love the detail. They actually gone all out and had a they've gone all out with the actual detail on them. It's like the metal floor that they're standing on, they're fighting on, pretty much. And you can see it's pretty detailed, pretty much the same all the way through. It's got the number 70 on there. Really don't know what that's all about, but if anyone knows, they can let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much where the base lies. Now the boots and all that are pretty well detailed. I do like the way they've done the armor and stuff. I don't really like that. That looks a little bit too flat for me. I'm not really sold on that, but it does look alright. It's very nice. My boys are going to love this in their room displayed, because they do love Batman. That's all plastic there, that moves and all that, so it's not exactly the most sturdy parts, but yeah, it is what it is. We're not paying through the nose for both of these parts, so both of these figures, so they're quite nice for what you get, for what you pay. Actually going up through here, like I said, with the arms and stuff, it's pretty well detailed. Now the face, I'm not sure if you can get in close enough, but it does. As you can see, I'll try and get as close as I can. Hopefully the camera's actually catching it, the detail in his face. Looks quite nice. Thank you for that, Yoda Man. Yoda Man's always my cameraman. He's a legend. He does all my editing, as everyone knows. If you haven't seen any of my other reviews, he's my main man. But yeah, that's pretty much him right there. The cape is pretty plain Jane. They have got the two flat pieces there, but it does. I love the way they've done the texturing in the actual cape. It does look very nice. I love that wave that they've done on it. But it's like I said, it's plastic. It's not really. It's not really strong, but it is what it is, and it is what you pay for. But like I said, I didn't buy for the Batman. I did buy it for the Brainiac, which we will go into detail in a moment on him. So enough with the Batman. Well, I'll be pausing it a bit, and I'll get Brainiac put together, and I'll and then put him on the show for you guys, and go into the detail on him, which he has got a lot more detail, and as you will see in the when I get him out. So I'll be back in a minute, so see you then. Alright, I've put him together and I am blown away. I cannot believe the detail that they've gone through with this guy. He's just sculpted and detailed like that you would not believe. Everything about him just resembles the game. I've seen a few little like shorts of the actual character on the actual game itself, and man, did they get that spot on. I just cannot believe the detail in him. I am very blown away. So happy to actually have this guy in my collection, and it's going to look awesome. Hopefully they do make a Superman I don't know, figure 10-inch, because this is a 10-inch figure, so it might be actually a bit more. It might be a 12-inch, but it's not far off. I could be wrong. It's either 10 or 12. I'm not sure. I might have to get a tape measure out just to, just for my own sake, and find out exactly how big he really is. I might do that at the end for you guys. it's something Rad Titan do. I don't do it, but for this case, I will do it, and just so we can actually see exactly how big he really is in size. But without further ado, we might as well go and start actually getting closer in and getting to have a look at and appreciate the detailing and see exactly what they've gone wrong, what they've gone right, what I do like, what I don't like, and we'll take it from there. Alright, the base is identical to the Batman's, so you can put them together. But as I said, I will not be putting these badasses together. This is the piece that I will be keeping in the collection. So the base is identical to the actual Batman's, and that's probably much where they're fighting. It's just a piece of the actual floors and where they'll be fighting each other. He's pretty much got his hand out and saying, pretty much probably threatening Batman or whoever he's actually going up against. But this time it must be Batman because they're paired up together. Now the detail in it is sculpted like I said. I don't know what it's made out of. If it's a hard plastic, I'm not even sure to actually tell you the truth of exactly what it's made out of. So I can't confirm what it is made out of, but it is pretty solid. It's not the heaviest piece, but it's not exactly hollow like the base. So it's not a hollow piece either, which is quite nice. I can confirm that the actual tentacles on him are plastic, but I'm not going to get there until I start from the bottom work up. So yeah, the bottom actually looks, the actual shoes, I love the way they've done the actual sides there through the sides of all the sculpting and that. It's pretty cool. Makes it actually look all the joints and stuff like a robotic suit. Love that, the back of the actual, it reminds me a little bit of you could say Iron Man suit sort of thing a little bit, you know, just the way the pieces are just cut in and stuff. I know I'm talking about Marvel with DC, but I'm just trying to give you a comparison so you can understand. I hope I'm not upsetting anyone in this that I'm actually mentioning to, because I'm a fan of both. Okay, yeah, so that's the actual side. The other side is pretty much the same. I just love the way they've done that. They've just cut it all in, like the joint pieces and the actual feet stuff. It's just sculpted so nicely. They've done a top job. For such a small piece, they've done very well with it. It's actually probably one of the best pieces at this scale that I've seen so far, done by DC. But it is, like I said, it is beautiful. Okay, further up, going to his upper legs and arms. It's sculpted just as well. I love the way they've done the fist and stuff. It's very well done, very robotic looking. He is an alien. He is like a cyborg sort of computer. He hacks into computers and stuff. And I don't know if you can see the actual, all the detailing, the way the suit's been done through the groin part, through that. Hopefully it's the light's not blocked, the actual tentacles aren't blocking the light. But yeah, it does look very nice from behind. It's from the his back end, it looks pretty good. The way it's been sculpted. Like I said, they've done a top job on him. It's for such a small piece. It's very well sculpted. They went all out. And through the actual ab section, ab area, like I said, there's so much happening. It's hard to tell what is what, but it is. They've sculpted it as best as they could for such a small piece. I haven't seen anything that really like any defects on it. There might be a little defect there, but it's minute. You can't even tell. It might even be part of it. I don't know. I love how they've actually got the like screws where he actually moves his body and stuff. It's actually there. It's pretty cool. I like the way they've done that too. Now, his hand, the one that sticks out, is just it. I love the way the fingers. It's not, like I said, it's not spot on because it is small. Yeah, he hasn't got any fingernails. I don't know if that's the way he's supposed to be because he's like an alien sort of from Krypton. He was created by the Kryptonians originally in the original comics. But yeah, there is really no detail in the fingers. He probably made that way. There's no fingernails or anything. But on the sides there, I like the way they've done the actual shoulder padding and stuff. It's pretty cool. And again, they've got the signature like rotisserie cuff sort of thing where he moves up and down. the back end, I love the way they've done the tentacles. All the tentacles are done like the same. Just all that metal looking, and they are plastic. They do move a little bit. I don't recommend to sit there and move them dramatically because they don't move into any position. So you will snap them if you try and move them. Really try and force them. But it's just the way they're all been detailed. As you can see, just it all comes in through the side there like that. It's beautiful. The tips are, yeah, that's probably what he fights with as well. Like, that probably stabs everyone in, as in he's pretty much like a weapon for him as well. And it's pretty cool. I just love the way they've done all the detail on him. He's been very well detailed. It is very nice. I highly recommend it if you can pick it up, even if you do like the Batman or the Brainiac. They're both beautiful pieces, but this is the standout piece. Yeah, they went above and beyond with actual sculpting in it. And yeah, this side as well, the tentacles are pretty much the same as well on this side. But look at the side on, just the sheer like presence of it. It's unbelievable. We'll go to the head sculpt. Hopefully we can get in and get with the lighting. I'm not sure how well we can get it. How's it looking? Is it good? Sweet, yeah. What believe me when I tell you, I don't know if it's doing it justice on camera, but they have done a magnificent job on the actual face sculpt. It does represent the actual character in the game very well, and it does look very nice in that like a greeny, dark green color, and that's how it is in a lot of the other iterations of actual of him. And the back there, on the back of his head, is like it's all part of his the back of his head, like it's part of his helmet, which is it looks pretty cool. On the side, probably can't see much either, but the tentacles do get in the way, unfortunately. But overall, personally, I'm very happy with it. I'm so glad to put it in my collection. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put it. It does stand. It does take up a lot of room, but I'll figure it out one way or another. I'll make it fit, as collectors do. We make things fit. It has to look good, but we'll make it fit. So, but yeah, I'll just grab a tape measure, and I'll just see just for everyone out there, so they can see how big he really is, and what size he actually, how much room he'll actually take in the actual detolf or whatever you're going to put him into. I'll be back in a second, and we'll get the tape measure out. I'm back with the tape measure and a ruler just so you guys can see it. From the bottom of the base to the top of the actual tentacle is 28 centimeters, and from the actual top of the base to the top of the tentacles stands at about 25 centimeters, and the width from side to side, I'm gathering, would be the furthest part to the furthest would be, it's about 20 centimeters, 22 centimeters from one side to the other side. So yeah, 28 to the top, 25 from the bottom to the top, and width is 28 centimeters width. So that's what sort of room you will need for the actual piece to actually fit. I've got an idea where I want to put him, so hopefully it turns out to be it actually will fit there, and it'll look smashing. It'll look awesome. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining me. This was the unboxing / review of the actual pieces themselves. Like I said, they are a small piece, they're not a massive piece. The detail in them is very well done considering the size of the actual sculpt itself. If you are interested in buying it, I highly recommend it. Even if you want both of them together, or if you just want to have one or the other, they're both very nicely done, and it's very well worth getting them. I did get them from my local EB Games, which is /Zing, where I get most of my statues and figures now, and they do have them here in Australia. All Pop Culture have got it. I'm pretty sure they'll probably be able to get it, but I know EB Games have definitely got it. Thank you for joining me once again. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing / review, and I'll see you next time. Please subscribe, smash the alert button. I am on Facebook. I'm Peter Lucas. If you want to join me there, I do have heaps of photos that I do put up every so often. I do have photos of my collection, or different pieces, or different things that I have seen in other collections, which I enjoy looking at. I'm part of a few different groups So I do get things from them and share with a lot of other people as well. So you can join me there. Thank you very much once again. I've thanked you twice so far, and hope you can catch me next time, and hope you enjoyed what you've seen today. See you next time. Ciao.